Everyone needs to eat every day, and most people go to the supermarket or grocery store to do that. And that's what we'll be talking about in today's video. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Paper Plastic Sir episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And here on the MJ Adam Show, we invite you to become our friend, our third friend in this two-parter conversation, listening to natural speed English, picking up some words and phrases. But the biggest thing is we want to explain and express to you the feeling of English, because it's not something that you can find in a textbook. All right, here we go, everyone. Today's video, we're going to be talking about supermarkets. So supermarkets are something that everyone frequents pretty much daily, especially here in Japan. But I feel like I was in North America, it was just like Costco every weekend. Like that was it. In Japan, it's more of like a daily thing. Every day you were going to the supermarket. So Adam, you are now back in Canada, as most people know. And so what is it like? Do you feel like everyone's going to the supermarket all the time? Are you going to the supermarket as often as you did when you were living in Japan?
Definitely no. Big reason for that, I think, is because I know everyone's image of like America, the West, is everything is big. And that is pretty true for the most part. So when I go to the supermarket, everything is not a single pack of something. If I want like just 2 carrots, I can't just go to the supermarket and buy 2 carrots, which is something that I wanted to do. But they don't sell them singly in most like major supermarkets. But for the most part, they're in bunches, like a bunch of per kilogram, like how many kilograms of carrots are in this bag. So you buy 2 kilograms of carrots rather than 1 carrot. Where in Japan, you buy 1 or 2 carrots rather than the like paying for the weight of how many carrots. So when I got the carrots now, it wasn't even 3. It was like, I don't even know, like 30, 20, 30.
No way!
But the other thing is that they were long and thin, not the thick carrots that they have in Japan. So if you're making something, you'd end up using 3 or 4 carrots rather than just 1. To make curry, for example, you'd use 3 or 4 carrot sticks rather than just that one, big fat one. So that's one thing. Everything's big, not just the boxes of cereal and like pop. If you want soda, they come in big 2-liter bottles, not thin pet bottles like in Japan. Here, it's more bulky things. Everything's packaged in more than 1 serving, usually. Everything's pretty much packaged in a large quantity so that you don't have to go every day.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That's why in North America, you're not going every day. Dude, that's crazy about the carrots.
I was thinking about, I'm like, I just need 1. Just 1. Can I get 1 big carrot, please? But there was none. I had to look around and find the smaller bag of carrots because I didn't need that many. But we ended up using a lot in the food. So it's really interesting.
How's the register system? Because, here in Japan, it's been shifting. There's a lot of like staff still there, but it's like semi-self-registers and stuff.
It's the same semi-self-registers. I've been to about 3 different supermarkets. Out of the 3, only 1 of them had bags. You got to bring your own bags, basically. No option of like, do you want to pay for a bag? Like, no, we don't have bags here, period. Either bring your own bags or carry them to the car, basically. So that was something different at the register. Another thing, like you were saying, self-registers. They had, like a lot of the time they say self-register, but it's like there's still a staff in Japan and you pay by yourself. But there's like nobody, 1 person area to help the customers. And then there's nobody else. You pay by yourself basically for everything.
Yeah, you have to ring up every item with that little laser gun or like put it in that scanner thing.
Right.
Well, it's not as sophisticated as the Uniqlo ones. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. So is there the conveyor belt? Like in Japan, conveyor belts, when you're thinking about sushi and stuff. In North America, it was the supermarkets, but I'm sure they don't have them for the selves anymore. Yeah.
Not for the self checkouts. Yeah. The self, you just bring your stuff, you bring the basket or your cart there, and then you check out by yourself. But there are long conveyor belts for the staffed checkouts.
Which is crazy. It just goes, how everyone thinks everything's big in North America.
Right.
And it is, because it's like, you need a conveyor belt to put this thing on? Because I'm thinking of like now, because I'm so used to in Japan putting the basket on the counter.
Yeah.
But in North America and Canada, you're giving less work to the staff because you are taking each individual item out and they're just able to quickly grab it and scan it.
And then it goes on another conveyor belt where you pick it up at the end.
That rolls down. So there's less work that is being done by the staff in North America.
And another thing about the less work part is the system of collecting and paying money is really, it's the same. There's cash, but most people either pay by credit card or by debit card here. And I think we might have spoken about that in a previous episode, but you don't even have to put it in the machine. You just tap it. Before leaving Japan, I noticed there were some commercials about being able to just tap on the machine. The payment machine, and it pays. And I was like, how does that even work?
Like microchip in there.
Microchip in there. You tap it. So I've been doing that recently. And it's a lot more convenient to not have to exchange money and deal with, change and bills and having bigger notes as well.
Okay, so let's hear it. What is the biggest thing that you miss from Japanese supermarkets?
So the first one is having single vegetables, not that many small items where you can just pick up something tiny for a cheaper price. Everything is in bulk, in big portions. The second thing is some of the hot foods that they have available in the Japanese supermarket, like
the pre-made foods,
katsus and stuff.
Yeah.
There are hot foods in some of the supermarkets, but I guess it seems like it's not cooked on the spot. It comes and they just prepare it in the bag or something like that. Like you empty the bag out and then the customer picks it up and puts it in a container.
Yeah. Like it wasn't made at the supermarket. It was made at some sort of
factory or something.
Next city over or something. And it was delivered and they just put it out.
Yeah.
Less fresh.
There is sushi at the supermarket, but it's not the same. Of course, it's different.
Just get a bunch of California rolls.
It's a bunch of California rolls with Thousand Island dressing on it. It's not the same. So I miss that.
All right. Well, there you have it, everyone. If you want us to talk more about supermarkets, you want to hear more, let's get this video up to 100 likes within a week or something. Let's see it. Let's see it. If you want to hear us talk a little bit more, if you enjoyed it, let us know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, because we did.
Well, that's it. We'll see you
on the next step.